and good morning. So it is the day we head off to Hyper Japan. The car is all packed, so we're all sorted and ready to go. We're just getting some food now and then we'll be leaving in about an hour or so. I feel like the con prep this time went really well. I'm so happy with how smoothly everything has gone. The car was a bit of an issue because we got a different car than we did for Comic-Con, but we've managed to get everything shoved into it. So I guess I'll see you guys when we're about to get to the venue. We're at Olympia this year, so it's slightly different from last Hyper Japan. We're going to be upstairs really close to the balcony, so hopefully it will go really smoothly and it'll be a really nice venue. But I will talk to you guys then. We have made it to the Olympia and we are just unpacking all our stuff. We've got our table all sorted here. As I said, we are on the end, so we have room for the rail. So we're just going to continue setting up and I will talk to you guys when it's done. So we are fully set up, ready for tomorrow. There's a few little bits and pieces we'll need to do in the morning, but we're pretty much done. We're going to cover it up, go grab our passes and then head to the hotel, get some food and probably go to bed. We're not in until 12 tomorrow, so we have a long morning, but it will be a very long day because we won't finish until 8:30. So yeah, I'm going to show you my stand and then we'll head off home. So the table's all set up, we are here ready for day one. We open in about an hour or so, so we're all ready and organised. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Hopefully I'll try and film little bits of the convention during the day. We'll see if I manage to, because I'm stuck behind my table usually, but I'll try and get as much footage as I can. So today's been fairly busy, but it has been very quiet for the last few hours and it's been a very long day. I'd made a little bit less than I did on Friday at the Hyper Japan I did last year, but I wasn't too far off, so I guess that's kind of okay. I don't know if today was quieter because of the tube strikes or because the layout's totally different. We're in a completely different room to most of the convention, so maybe that affected things, but hopefully by tomorrow everyone will have made their way around here and we'll get loads more sales. We have sold out of a few products, so that's pretty good, and I'm running low on some new stuff too, especially my duck tote bags. They've been pretty popular. That's pretty much it for now, and I guess I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. So we're all ready for day two. So it's been pretty busy today. It's been very full on, except for the last few hours, which have been a lot quieter. They started kicking people out, so we're packing up now, ready to go back to the hotel, and then we'll be back here for day three. I had a little bit of time to do some shopping, so I'm sure at the end of this video there will be a haul of everything I got. So I will see you tomorrow. So we are here for day three, we are all set up and ready, and it's about 10 minutes until we open. I think it's going to be very quiet again for the first few hours, but hopefully it'll pick up around midday. We finish at 5 today, so it's quite a short day. I don't know how busy it's going to be, but we will see. Hopefully it will go really well. I'll talk to you guys later. So as you can see, I am back home now. I forgot to end this video off at Hyper Japan, but we're going to do it now. I'm going to talk about the event as a whole and show you some stuff I got from the event too. I didn't get a huge amount of footage, but it's really difficult to get footage at conventions or markets when you're just stuck behind a table for most of the event. However, I did get a chance to run off and get a few bits and pieces. It went really well with us. I'm happy with how we did. We got pretty much the same amount as we did last year. I was a little bit worried I'd do worse just because the economy's not great at the moment. I don't know if people are really buying stuff, but they definitely were, and it worked out really well. This time we did decide to get a hotel. This was because of train strikes and because Hyper Japan had decided to have much longer days, but I'm so glad we did, because we would have just been so tired if we'd got on the train, and I don't think it really would have been possible to do otherwise, and the hotel made it so much easier. Plus we also got a meal deal included with the hotel, so we didn't have to buy any food once we were actually there. I'd already paid for it months ago, so that made it so much easier. We could just rock up to the restaurant in the hotel and we were sorted. We didn't have to go looking for anything, which made the whole thing a lot easier. I don't know why they decided to make the days so much longer. We were there for about 12 hours on the Saturday, and we didn't even get the break in the middle of the day, which I think was definitely needed, and I kind of missed it because it was nice to have that hour to go to the toilet, to have a bit of a wander around, buy things, talk to people, socialise, and we didn't get that. And it's especially surprising that we didn't, because the day was so much longer than it was last year. And I did find that the first few hours were pretty quiet, and the last few hours were also pretty quiet. We had a huge rush probably about 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, but any other times it was pretty quiet. We did get a few sales within those times, but just a lot less. The venue was really big, and I think it just took people a long time to get to us because we were upstairs in the second room, so you had to go through the whole convention before you reached my table, and I was one of the first tables within that room, but it just took so long for people to get there that the first hours just happened to be quiet because nobody had found their way to us, whereas last year it was just all on one floor, so people kind of just spread out and went wherever they could, and people didn't really care about doing things in order. But because you had to go upstairs and then into a second room, people didn't just go anywhere. They did take the time to see everything and then slowly make their way up to us. But obviously it didn't affect our sales, it just meant that we did have a lot of quiet time. Towards the end of the day it did get quieter, but I think that's kind of expected for an event like Hyper Japan. Even though there's a lot of things to see and do, it's not somewhere that you could spend the whole day at. I think you could see everything once or twice within a few hours and be happy and satisfied with what you've done. So I think a lot of people started to trail off towards the end of the day, and I don't blame them because I'd have probably done the same thing, especially when the trains are all messed up, and nobody really wants to stay out until like 8 o'clock anyway, so I'm not surprised that people did go. I did think that the 12 hours would be really difficult and would make me feel really tired, but I think thanks to having the hotel it was actually manageable, and I wasn't really too bothered by the early hours and late nights. It was a lot easier than the previous year when we had to get the train, so I'm definitely going to get a hotel when I do it next time, and I'd recommend doing that too, because even though I'm about an hour and a half away on the train, it's just such a long commute when you have to get up at 4, 5 in the morning to get there in time for opening. I believe I mentioned in my Comic Con vlog that I was going to give away some A3 prints. When I first started doing conventions I just went a little bit crazy on prints, and I bought so many A3 prints, and they're not really that popular, they don't sell well, so I've got 2 boxes full of these prints that I just can't get rid of. So I decided to give them away as freebies if customers spend over £10, and I think that worked really well because it helped encourage customers who had spent £7.50 or £8 to spend that little bit more, so they also got the free print. And then if someone hadn't seen the free print sign hanging up in my booth, they were really happy that they got a little bit extra with their purchases as well. So overall I think it worked really well, and customers liked that I did that, and as a bonus it definitely helps me get rid of those prints. I'm definitely going to do this again in the future because it works super well, and I'm glad I did it. I wouldn't recommend going out and buying a bunch of prints to give away for free if those prints sell well, but I've tried it for 3 years to get rid of these prints, and I have sold a few of them, but I had so many, like it's insane the amount I bought. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I didn't really know what I was doing, so I just went a little bit too crazy. So this works well to get rid of all that extra stock, especially since I am going to be moving in the next few months. And as always, cons have always been really unpredictable with me. So at Hyper Japan, my duck enamel pins flew off the shelves. I sold so many of them. It was crazy. And the same for the keyrings as well. People really loved them, and I placed an order to get some more, and I did actually sell a few at Hyper Japan, but I sold a lot less, and I was kind of surprised by that. But I did sell lots of tote bags and cushions with the ducks. In fact, we sold out of the tote bags and we almost sold out the cushions. So the duck design was obviously still pretty popular, but for whatever reason people decided that they preferred to have it in cushions rather than pins. But I think this could be because Hyper Japan is a very accessory based, so there are lots of artists there that sell enamel pins, badges, little bits and pieces like that. So when someone has something different like cushions, people are a bit more excited about that and more willing to spend the money on getting that instead of buying more keyrings, which I totally understand, because I go to these conventions and I end up spending loads of money on keyrings and badges, and I don't really have room or places to put them all, so it makes sense, especially since I was in a different section to the artist alley that didn't really have any other competition around me, that people may have been more comfortable to buy pins from me because I was different to the artist alley. I don't know. But I just thought I'd mention how I was surprised by that. But I always have some kind of product like that that will sell really well one time and then I won't sell any the next time, or vice versa. You just cannot predict how these kind of things can go, and it's just best to be prepared and have enough stock of every single design. As always, thank you so much to everyone who bought something from my shop. It really means a lot, and thank you if you came over and just said hello too. It's really nice to meet people who recognise me from my YouTube channel. I don't really get recognised. The only places I do are at conventions and things, you know, places I say I'm going to be, but it's really nice to have a talk with people and get to know my followers. And hello if you have found me through Hyper Japan and you're a new subscriber. It really means a lot that you've come and joined us. So now I'm going to show you everything I bought from Hyper Japan. There was so many great artists there, and unfortunately I can't buy something from everyone because that's just way too much money. And I can't really store everything, but I am going to show you the bits and pieces I did get. I am going to start off though with the big corporate stuff that I got first. Of course I had to get this little guy from Artbox/Tofu. Their stand is so dangerous. I love all of the Amuse plushies. I have a huge collection now, probably a little bit too big, but yeah, I saw this little guy on one of my rounds and I thought it was so sweet. And he was the only one in the basket, and I felt a bit sad that he was the only one there. There were other dogs like him in the same kind of shape, but they were different colours, and I just felt sad that he was all on his own. But I put him back because I shouldn't buy any more. But then as I was leaving, he was still there, so I quickly grabbed him. His name is Bouncer because he's round a bouncy ball, and he is super cute, fluffy and soft. And next up I did the Bandai Gachapons, and I got this little panda, so he can be used as a bookmark or you can put him on the back of your computer, and he just kind of hangs there with his arms. I'm going to put him on the back of my iMac. I think he's really sweet. Obviously there were other designs and it's just chosen at random. He is what I got and I'm super happy with him. So next up is this pair of socks. They are so soft, super cute, and they're such lovely colours. So this is from Jess Was Here. I think I actually met her through YouTube, and we run into each other all the time at the same conventions and markets. I've got a lot of her stuff and I just love it. She's got these little raccoon characters which are so cute and lovely, so you should go and check out her YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed, and her Instagram, but also her shop too. So I got these super soft socks. She also gave me this little raccoon holding a strawberry sticker too, which is really cute. I'm hoping at some point to put together a light box with a bunch of stickers that I've collected over the years from different artists, and this will definitely be going in there with the rest of the stickers I've got from her. Next up is the stuff I got from Little Bat Blue. So they had lots of cute jewellery, earrings and necklaces, but then they also had little crocheted octopuses. This is so soft and lovely, but I decided to go and do a mystery bag. So for £10 I got a little octopus, a panda necklace which is so cute, and then a boba tea with little octopuses inside. Next up, I got this acrylic mushroom pin from Trine Draws It. It's all one word. Obviously I'll link her Instagram down below in the description too. She has lots of really lovely things. I've seen her art before actually on Facebook and Instagram, and she was really lovely, so you should go and look at her stuff. She's got a really bold and bright and colourful art style, and has lots of cute prints and pins and stickers and different bits and pieces. Next up, we got an acrylic charm I got from Fairy Floss Treehouse. So they did little mystery bags where you could get one of, I think, 9 little chick keyrings, and this guy is the one I got. He's in the bath. I think it's really cute, really got nice high quality art. She had a lot of really nice enamel pins. My enamel pin bag is pretty full, so I don't really have any room for any more enamel pins, but her pins were so pretty. Really nice pastel space themed, lots of cute animals, and I really wanted to support her art, so I got this little keyring. Then from Lucky Rainbow Boutique I got this cute bear sticker and a badger badge. Her art is really cute and it looks so professional. I saw her stuff last year in Hyper Japan and I was going to pick up a keyring, but I never did, but I got the chance to get some bits this time. Then I got a little strawberry cow magnet and a strawberry frog badge from Nat Green Art. It was her first time at Hyper Japan. She was really lovely. She was in the Artist Alley section, but she was kind of opposite me. She had lots of cute pastel animals. You should definitely go and check her out. Then from Ouija Burbles I bought a cute frog pin. It's a little pink frog with a little clown hat and ruffle. Then last but not least we have Cindercry. So I have bought a few of her things before, and in fact I've actually supported her Kickstarter, so I'm looking very much forward to getting my enamel pin from that. But I got one of her gashapons. She has 3 of them, but I decided to go for her party animals one. But I got this little bunny. He is super cute. And then I also got this little otter badge, which I think is so cute. It's got like a kind of glitter foiled effect to it, which is just so cute and adorable. So that is everything I got at Hyper Japan. I'm going to end this video here. Please don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified for when I next upload. Let me know what you grabbed at Hyper Japan, if you went, or if you have any ideas of any other events that I should go to within the UK, because I'd love to hear your suggestions on where I should go next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!